Hello, you lovely lot. Sarah Louise here, keeping it real. Today, I wanted to talk to you about the importance of being positive, and not just being positive, but also putting your not putting your energy towards negativity. Now, this is something like that people are, at the moment. I'm finding that people are finding positive people annoying and ignorant, and I just wanted to clean something up with you guys because positivity is massive, because it's power of intention. Now, it doesn't mean that you're ignorant about what's going on around you. It just means that you're choosing to see it from a different perspective and not put your energy on a negative. So it's actually so important. Now, obviously, everything is not all rainbows and unicorns. I know this. But the thing is, what we put our attention on really does create our reality on a small scale and a big, an internal scale with our own lives. And also, if everybody does the same thing throughout the world. So I'm not one of these positive hippies that that just think, oh, everything's perfect, everything's lovely. Oh, and if you don't, I'm not going to watch the news. Or not that I do watch the news, but you know what I mean. I'm not one of those person. I'm not ignorant to everything. I know that there is shit in hitting the fan left, right, and centre. I accept that there's things going on. I'm not like that. But I do always have a positive outlook because it is so massively important to do so for your own energy, for everything that's going on around you. No matter what's going on, there's pretty much 9 times out of 7, there is always a positive aspect of it. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. There's always a silver lining. There's always something, no matter how small, that you can find positive about a situation. Now, if you really can't find something positive about a situation, it still doesn't mean that you have to dwell on it, because if you find something that is really, you cannot find a positive aspect of that negative situation, then you accept that there is this negative situation, and then you let it go and you don't give it any more of your attention, because this is what's going on in the world. People are so, a lot of people are watching the news and they're listening to what's so-called going on in the world, and they're frightened, they're angry and everything like that, and so they're thinking about the situations. Now, obviously, they're not wanting to fuel that situation, but they are. It's putting fuel on the fire when you start getting angry about something or sad about something, because you are projecting that out there. Our words and our thoughts really do help shape our reality. So if you've got the masses being, oh, this is so scary, I'm so frightened, or that's so bad, I feel so bad for those people, oh, I wish this war would stop, I wish that would happen, I wish, all of these things, then they're consciously thinking that, and they're consciously putting out there, and they are actually helping to create that reality. Okay? So shutting your mind off to it, accepting it, that something is going on, and then not thinking about it again, doesn't make you ignorant, doesn't make you a positive hippie, okay? It makes you a freaking warrior, because you are the ones then creating something that is not that, you're not dwelling on it, so you're not helping to create that reality. I used to be, back in the day, I used to be in the front row for any protests or anything. Do you know what I mean? I was getting in there, and I really, I felt with all my heart that I was doing something good. It's only really been these last couple of years especially that I've realised just how detrimental it was, because although I was totally against what I was saying, I didn't want this to happen, I didn't want that to happen, I was actually putting it out into the world that this is happening because I don't want it to happen, which means there's something that I don't want to happen. So, leading things like that, actually, I was helping to create that reality. I was helping to create more fox hunting. I was helping to create all of these different things by being against them. Whereas now I've learned that, like I said to you, if you can't find a positive, if there really isn't a positive, because there is a lot of darkness in the world, there is stuff going on. And if there really isn't a positive, sorry, it wobbled then, my little cat decided she was going to jump across. And if there really isn't the positive, yeah, the best thing you can do is just be like, do you know what, that's happening, and let it go. Now, this is why I don't watch the news, or if I go on Facebook, if there's anything there, I just scroll on past. If someone starts talking about anything that's going on in the world, I shut myself off for it. I mean, I'm not ignorant, and I'm definitely not empathic. I really am. Do you know what I mean? It is very sad what's happening to people, and it's same as it's been very sad about things in my personal life. Now, I have got emotions, and I am empathic about it, but I choose not to dwell on it. I let it come up. I have a little cry or whatever it is that, whatever emotion I'm feeling about it. And then I let it go, and I don't give it any more attention. I certainly don't talk about it. And this is, it's so tempting to do that when you watch the news. If there's one thing that you can take away from this video that I'm making today, is stop watching the news, okay? Stop with it's all propaganda. It's not, it's brainwashing you, and even if you don't believe that it's brainwashing you, who watches the news and comes away feeling good? You don't, and you don't need to know what's going on in the world. Why do you need to know? If you can't do anything about it, then why do you need to know? The only thing you can do about it is stop thinking about it and worrying about it, therefore not creating that reality. You are actually helping create that reality, and you're frightening yourself. And this, by doing this, you're lowering your own vibration, but you watch something or think about something negative or be frightened about something, it instantly lowers your vibration. Okay, so you're feeling like shittier, and not only that, you're affecting everybody around you, because don't forget, your vibration is a frequency that ripples out. So if you're staying high vibe and everything like that, it really does ripple out to other people around you. So if you're lowering your vibration, you're not just harming yourself, you're harming everybody around you, because you don't have to say anything. You can think, oh, wow, I'm feeling like that, but I won't tell anybody about what I'm frightened about, thinking that it won't affect them. It will affect them. It's still going to affect them. So, it's not denying that it's not that you have fear or upset about something. It's just learning to just to let it go and look at things from a different perspective, because, there's so many things that are seemingly negative that are happening in our lives, especially our personal lives. But there's so much positive that can come out of it, and the universe has a way of working like that. You might have been going somewhere and your car's broke down and you're really pissed off because your car's broke down. But, it might have been the fact that you got in that car and then you had a car crash that day. The universe made it broke down. There's always a different way of looking at it. But, the main thing is I just really wanted to big up the positive people, because I think, we're all getting a bit of a hard time at the moment, because people, they don't see it as energy and vibration. They just think, oh, yeah, you're ignorant, you're stupid, you don't know what's going on in the world, like, ugh. And it's not like that. Do you know what I mean? It's not like that. It's us doing our work. This is our work to create a positive world, to create a world of love and peace and joy. And the best way we can do that is internally first. If we can change our energy and our vibration by not listening to the propaganda, not thinking on a negative scale, not accepting that we've got to be frightened, and not getting angry and deluded over the stupid shit that we're being shown, and actually just get on with our lives and get out in nature and see our family and friends and have a positive time, and keep putting that out there. Keep putting, every time, you bump into something negative, think of the positive aspect of it. If you really can't find a positive aspect of it, accept that thing is going on and let it go. All right? So I really wanted to put that out there for you guys today, because, there is nothing wrong with being positive. There is everything wrong with being negative. Okay? And there's always another way around it. Anyway, from my heart to yours, I love you all. Mwah.